That was a great shot. They use a really wide angle lens. Just keep going back to that pose. I love it. And there's a reason. It looks like scissors, right? It looks like scissors that a seamstress would use. So clever. Continuing our Genshin Impact cinematic journey with Chiori character demo. If you enjoy our time, look back on some of the journey. All right, Genshin lore masters, let's do this.
Her personality's a
ahead of her time.
She's like anti-mainstream.
It's like an interview.
I love the Inazuman touch.
Her designs are too flamboyant. I think
She's hearing all the criticism.
No,
okay.
It's more than that. I don't
Oh, aspect ratio change there. That was cool.
My intuition. And my aesthetics follow their own rules.
The owner. Wait, hold on. Let me read the description. The owner of the Chiori boutique, a tailor renowned throughout Fontaine. So we're back to Fontaine, which I love. If you guys didn't see my Farina whole cinematic quest that we went on, it was so much fun. We broke down everything there. The thundering seamstress, I really like it. Instantly I got so much character from the beginning, right? She's constantly being bombarded by criticism, as is the case with any sort of brand, and she seems completely indifferent to it, does not care. I'm getting someone who wants to just work on their art and enjoy it and not really care what people think. Let's continue. Really like the music. Also there's the smoothness to the music kind of implies that in her personality as well, right? She's unaffected. Oh, really cool weapon. It matches the details on her arms, on her sleeves, on her shoes. This feels like a 90s anime opening, right? I love it. It's so much fun. And you can see the doll, which you would test out the clothing. Really cool shots. I love the transition. There was a little bit of a masking in the edit there, which was really well done. Yeah, it feels like a Sailor Moon opening or something, right? It's, of course, focusing on the outfits and the sort of transformations that happen in those old 90s anime. And it has that kind of just smooth feel to the music, just like her personality. Awesome. Oh, I like that shot. That's my favorite. And that transition? The door closing?
That was a little blunt. What if it upsets your customers?
Doesn't care.
Stay true to my dreams.
Yep.
Channel my defiance into my art. Don't let anyone tell me what I can or can't do.
Love it.
Well, maybe they're the ones who need to change.
Amazing. Ooh.
I am the cutting edge of fashion.
That was a great shot. They used a really wide angle lens there. We'll talk about that in a second. Just keep going back to that pose. I love it. And there's a reason. It looks like scissors, right? It looks like scissors that a seamstress would use. So clever. Yeah. Love it. And the fabric is fraying.
Now, last but not least,
Cool.
smile for the camera.
My work brings in the customers, not my smile.
Not her thing.
But you've got such a pretty smile.
I like that. Cleanup time. I really like this one. That was awesome. So, okay. I mean, really good message. I think it's a really fantastic message. Work on your art. Don't care what people think. Maybe they got to change if they don't like the message, right? That's what art should be. I absolutely like it. Like I said, man, if you've been enjoying our journey together, if you've been enjoying our time together in this video, check out the rest of our cinematic journey. Subscribe to the channel. Check out the Discord. A lot of great communities there and good stuff to look into. Let's go back and look at some of the details, shall we? She sits down. She's the only one in color. Again, it's from her perspective, right? It's what it's telling us. It's what it's voicing to me. We also have this aspect ratio shift, which tells me it's almost like, you know,
like
her thinking about other people and how that's different. It's devoid of color. It's not her, right? She's not concerned with this sort of thing.
Her designs are too flamboyant.
It's also telling me, which I think is really cool, and flamboyant designs and stuff. This is people with a narrowed perspective, literally. Right? How clever is that? We're going to narrow the aspect ratio, narrow the field of view, narrow perspectives.
I think they look great.
Not open-minded.
It's more than that.
And then look at that. The aspect ratio opens up. We go now behind her. It feels subjective from her perspective. The color returns to the image. The field of view is more. Right? How cool is that? Really, really tight stuff.
I follow my intuition. And my aesthetics follow their own rules.
Follow their own rules. Love it, right? Just like we said, it pretty much says it all right in the beginning here. I really like the color scheme in this too. It's just those oranges and yellows, analogous color harmony. Really, really pleasing to the eye, and the browns too. Not a lot of stuff clashing. Everything goes together. And I want to look at some of these shots. So there's some cool stuff happening here. Love it. Yeah, I like the transition. Simple shot in the beginning there for the action. Again, mimicking scissors, which I think is really clever. You can catch that till near the end. There's a lot of fun details in here just from a visual perspective, kind of playing with it. It seems at first glance kind of like just a simple kind of like fun showing off the outfits type trailer, but there's a lot of thought put into this. It's awesome. Yeah, like I said, this is so like 90s anime opening. I guess even some modern anime still have openings like this, right? Just kind of showcasing the characters in cool poses and everything in a very manga panel sort of way, which works. And it also looks like maybe all the different outfits being showcased in a catalog for clothing, right? So it makes sense. Beautiful shot. Look at that. You can see there's the bow on the outfit. There's flowers, which are also details that featured on her outfit and stuff. It's just a beautiful image. And of course, like we talked about before, analogous colors. Now we have a different sort of harmony, right? Opposite colors on the chromatic circles. Beautiful yellows against the blue and green background. And there's that symbol too. Yeah, that part, especially in the music, it feels so Sailor Moon. I don't know. I think it's really fun. And of course, showcasing the transformation of the outfits as they do in these old shows are really cool. Cool fighting style too. I like how she was kind of attacking low. It almost looks, you know, she's like working on the seams of the outfit, comes up top, boom, awesome, like tailoring. Okay, so lore masters, gonna need you for this one. What's the significance of this doll if it is not, in fact, just a way to showcase the outfit? And what's the deal with these red? See, I've seen Genshin for too long, and I've played Genshin for too long to not be a little suspect of these red threads here. And also Honkai Star Rail and all that other stuff. So, lore masters, what's going on here? I'm a little concerned. All right. Yeah, this is one of my favorite shots, if not my favorite shot. I really like this dilapidated color scheme in the background, kind of this dawn, misty light coming in. It's quite gray, it's quite brown, it's quite desaturated. Then you have her outfit, which is really just sort of peaking compared to that. This great punch in with the camera, and then, boom, we get the silhouette and the doors close. Like, come on. It's really cool. And that little, like, digitized snap away, it's just a clean shot. Yeah, and edited to the action, like with the music on the cut.
Chiori?
It's clean.
That was a little blunt.
That was a little blunt. And you get her measuring.
Your customers.
Stay true to my dreams.
And I like it. She's rolling out the red carpet. She's getting her models ready to showcase the pieces.
Channel my defiance into my art.
Walks out, and I love this angle here. A little bit of an axis shift there. And then we pull out and we see all her work, which is really cool. It's quite quick, but you see all the dresses on display. Yeah.
Well, maybe they're the ones who need to change.
So I would like to think, which is kind of a cool detail, that she has tailored all these characters' outfits. Again, lore masters, is that the case? Is that confirmed in game? If so, it makes perfect sense. She seems to have really matched their personalities, the character design here, which is really fun. Love that shot. Come on. So clean. Colorful. Yeah, and there it is. This is the shot that I really liked. Of course, it is scissors, right? Cutting edge of fashion. Boom. Two swords. Scissors is so clever. All right. So, of course, she's good with that sort of cutting motion. Now, this is really cool. And, of course, from playing Genshin, this is just a character switch going on here. She cuts up. Boom. We get the old character switch. And also, what is their connection? And, like, I think it's always interesting. It must take a lot of kind of pre-planning in Genshin from the developers to, like, how do you hide the characters that aren't in it yet, but then also make it seem like they've been a part of the story the entire time when they come into it? I always wonder that. So, for example, we know this character very well. You know what I mean? And then this character, Chiori, was not with her before. So there's that shot again. I love that. That was great. Really cool transition there. It was actually quite... this cool effect happening here from pretty long lens, actually. I like that. Yeah, we kind of transition to a long focal length as she jumps up, which is cool because it gives the effect of we're actually zooming in to a tighter focal length. We pull out a little bit to see the cool action. Then we move in as she moves towards us with the cut. It just like emphasizes how fast she's moving at the camera. I thought it was a good choice. Love it. Now that was cool. I really like this shot. I really like the time they took for that pose. Kind of contemplation there. It's a really nice shot. Look at that. The one eye is obscured. You can see her just focusing right on this gleam on the sword. I like that it took the time to hold it. A lot of the character demos, for good reason, they're like edited at a breakneck pace, like a lightning fast pace. This is nice. Yeah. I also like that her personality is very like just, you know, she's not really concerned what other people think.
Now,
She's here to work on her
last but not
craft.
least,
Yeah.
smile for the camera.
My work brings in the customers,
I love how it's a huge camera.
not my smile.
But you've got such a pretty smile.
I love, by the way, how she's like,
Camera.
My
how she's pretty much like, I'm not gonna pose for the camera, but meanwhile strikes this like
work brings in
strikes this great pose. I don't pose. It's so funny.
the customers,
Yeah.
not my smile.
my
But
style.
you've got such a pretty smile.
Now I need a lore master here to help me out. What's going on in the ending here? What does she pick up? It's not a vision, is it? Oh boy, here we go again. But yeah, I think it's really cool, really really fun one. And you know, when you get the 4-star ones, like I assume this is a 4-star one. When you get the 4-star ones like this, I am always impressed if they can kind of make them seem important in the story and in the world, because to me they're more important for like world building aspects than the massive heavy hitters, you know, like Farina and stuff. They're gonna just like shake the entire foundations of the game in the lore. I really like this. It adds just a kind of like, you know, quality of life to the game. And I don't mean from a gameplay standpoint, I mean to the world building. Like, it's okay, there are people, working people in the game who add life to the world, who add color to the world, and it's great. And the fact that, if that is true, that she worked on some of the characters' outfits, what a cool idea, right? What a fresh idea to kind of bring another layer of sort of liveliness to the world, and also groundedness, natural feeling to the world. I think it's great. But anyways, if you're enjoying our journey, make sure to sub, hop in our Discord. If you want to choose a video for me to react to, click that join button, become a Dragoon. I'll see you guys around town.